About a month ago, Adam22 and Sharp had a very public content breakup, and it was very clear at that particular moment that Sharp was no longer welcome at No Jumper. But a month later, their public content breakup is still in the public eye, and they're still going back and forth. But the question is why? Why are both sides at this point dedicated or committed to beefing in the public eye and going back and forth? Both sides have two very different reasons for why they're keeping this feud alive. Adam22 has expressed how he's sick and tired of the back and forth, and he feels like he shouldn't give Sharp any more attention because it's getting boring.
Just a question for Sharp. Why are you still doing multi-hour live streams dissecting your time at No Jumper? If you're so valuable, if you're such a capable content creator, why don't you shut the f up and make some content?
If you hook Adam up to a lie detector test and ask him, are you sick and tired of going back and forth with Sharp? I'm sure Adam will pass the lie detector test. I'm sure deep down inside he is somewhat tired. But Adam is smart enough to understand that he's winning this back and forth. So there's no reason to stop now. See, Adam understands how content and the public perception works. And Adam understands that when Sharp left, he didn't really leave with a juicy story like Figmunity. And because Sharp didn't leave with a juicy story, Sharp didn't have the galvanization of the fans. The fans were not galvanizing around Sharp, treating him as an underdog against No Jumper. So because of that, Adam was pretty much dealt the winning hand because the fans didn't go with Sharp. The fans stayed at No Jumper. And, a large percentage of the fans are anti-Sharp. So in this position, Adam has nothing to lose. Adam could go back and forth with Sharp and it's gonna do nothing for his fan base, right? Like, it's not gonna take away from his fan base. All it does is enhance the content that he's doing, which is why when, Adam is getting ready to drop a song, he will fly out Damn Homie, he would have Sharp's Pimp Cup, he will taunt Sharp because there's absolutely no downside to taunting Sharp at this particular time. Dissing Sharp right before a podcast or using Sharp's Pimp Cup in the music video is gonna bring just a tad bit more traction, right? The diehard fans are gonna watch anyway, but the fans who only tune in for drama is gonna tune in as well. And Adam understands this is like, an infinite money glitch. Like, Sharp is the method. This is all business for Adam. It's not personal whatsoever. I don't even think Adam dislikes Sharp. You see, Adam understands business and it's much more strategic than you guys think. Before Adam and Sharp was going back and forth, before this gold mine of the Sharp beef and memes fell in Adam's lap, well, Adam was going back and forth with Figmunity World. Now, Adam, being a very smart guy, thought, okay, well, dissing Figmunity World and Sharp does about the same thing for the channel, right? It engages the fans who are only here for drama. The diehard fans are gonna watch anyway, but the small percentage of fans who are only watching for drama is going to engage them. So dissing Sharp and Figmunity World does about the same thing. However, the consequences are much different. Adam understands that if he diss Sharp, Sharp is a streamer, he's a content creator. He does content, right? Sharp doesn't have an entire network that's competing for space in the same space as Adam, right? Like, Figmunity World and No Jumper is essentially, right, exist in the same market and they're competing for market shares. So if Adam diss Sharp, well, Sharp is a content creator. He doesn't have a network, but, so Adam can diss Sharp, go to bed and sleep at night knowing he's not gonna lose any market share because Sharp is not a network. But if Adam diss Figmunity World, then Adam understands that it helps Figmunity World just as much as it helps No Jumper. So essentially, he's helping Figmunity World gain more of the market share if he continues to go back and forth and diss him. So if Adam is presented with the opportunity to either diss Sharp or diss Figmunity World, Adam is choosing now to diss Sharp. So which is why Adam can, come on his live stream, come on a podcast and respond back to Sharp's accusations, right? Like Sharp would say,
"This over here talking about, oh, Sharp showing me, you know, he this yeah, that nah. I was just showing you I was having the bitches that you really wanted to have at Buster. That's all, and you couldn't even accept that. You was really mad because you really been wanting to have them. You done paid for a lot trying to have this. Man, what? They've said it too many times. Hell, you just said on the last one, like, I would have fucked that mommy. Yeah, we all would have fucked that mommy. You know? Man, shut your ass up.
Watched a Sharp clip. He's saying that ever since I found out that he was doing damn homie, that I started treating him different.
That's why.
And so then,
when you start cracking that you didn't have no action at, P.
Yeah. Sharp.
So then,
Search.
damn homie calls in, or I think I called her. She texted me and then I called her. She sends me a link to a video that she had already made in which she makes it perfectly clear that in the 6 or 7 years of knowing her, I've never hit on her, never did some creepy shit, never acted weird to her at all. It's completely made up when he says that shit. When he says that I was thirsty and that I wanted to fuck her so bad and I acted weird to Sharp after he started fucking with her, like that. Sharp, you're a dirty, rotten liar, way beyond anything I would ever do. So we are not playing on an even playing field, you dirty, rotten liar. Nobody should trust you about anything ever, you scumbag.
It's a calculated risk on Adam's behalf because Adam discussing Sharp on the Tuesday show will make the fans curious about what Sharp has to say in response, and then they will go over to Sharp's live stream. So it's a calculated risk, but Adam is betting his money on Sharp not really being able to keep up with the momentum or stay consistent. Now, whether or not that bet is a good bet, I don't know, right? I do think Sharp is a talented creator, and I do think Sharp can be a really big creator on his platform. The work will have to speak for itself, but Adam is hedging his bet on, man, Sharp is going to fall off soon, bro. So if I can just get the clout I can for him right now, bro, or, or use him for the storyline, it's all fine and dandy. So Adam, he does that because he really doesn't care if Sharp then goes on his live stream and talks about him for an hour, right? From Adam's perspective, it's not really going to hurt me, bro, right? Like Sharp going on his platform and talking about me, bro. At this point, the fans are convinced. They're just watching to, waste time at this point, bro. But the fans have already made up their mind and they're not leaving no jumper. So if Sharp goes on this tangent for hours and hours and hours for 20 plus live streams, bro, it does nothing. All it does is feeds into the storyline that I can now monetize and profit from, which is a very good strategy from Adam.
Adam is a child. This is child's play. This is a that wants his basketball back, and he knows that he's got the only one at the motherfucking court right now. He don't like when other people hoop better than him. That's when he takes his basketball and goes home. He ruins the game. He knows I'm telling the truth. He probably ain't never heard it like that before, but he was that when we was coming up. Because he ain't getting the basketball enough. He don't like that. He's got to be the star.
But Sharp, on the other hand, his agenda is a little different. Sharp agenda is a little bit more personal. You see, I don't think Sharp is completely done at No Jumper. I don't think Sharp wanted to leave No Jumper, and I don't think Sharp hates No Jumper. I think Sharp at this particular point in time would come back to No Jumper under the right circumstances. You see, Sharp never actually quit No Jumper. Sharp never said, I'm not coming back at No Jumper. I'm not doing no more content on No Jumper. Sharp was venting his frustrations on live.
Anything I do at No Jumper, hey man, it's when somebody call me, or that's where they want to be. That's cool. Other than that, just do my own thing. No Jumper's in a whole different trajectory right now, and I don't think it involves me. It wasn't real enough to tell me to my face that it didn't involve me. It's just where it's at now. Said I'm deserved to bag a lot more. I'm the one that should have been pushed to the forefront through a lot for what I stayed down for. I get it now, though. I understand it. It ain't about me quitting my. It's about what's been portrayed and how it's been perceived.
But unfortunately, when you say certain things and you mention wives and it's hard to come back from certain things. Even though Sharp was only trying to express hey, yo, I feel unappreciated. I felt like No Jumper should have pushed me ahead of a lot of other people that y'all put in front of me. You know, I feel disrespected, homie. How can we fix it? You know, Sharp sort of was too passionate about it, and it rubbed Adam the wrong way. And that led to the separation. So even nowadays, yo, you know, Sharp was on the live stream recently saying, yo, I was only trying to make something happen. I didn't shut the door closed. I didn't quit No Jumper. But Sharp believes that Adam shut the door on him quickly because Adam already had plans to sort of edge him out. But Sharp was very adamant that he didn't quit No Jumper and he never really wanted to leave No Jumper.
Didn't even want to be on your own channel. It's how bad they were slandering you. Now you try to sit there and talk bad about me, dog. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. You deserve to get slapped in your mouth. Just to even hear you say that, gang. Oh, you should have, you know what? Your best bet would have been if anything that said, hey, you know what, Sharp? We appreciate you. You want to come make the content on the channel? You do what you do. You should have left the door open. You closed it. And all I did was leave it cracked, but I knew you was going to shut it. You was waiting for that, bro. That's why you going back months ago. You like, man, I've been now, nigga.
So it's pretty clear. Sharp reasoning for responding back publicly and keeping this thing going, man, is for Sharp to have some attachment with No Jumper. It's a very disappointing thing to be at somewhere, grow with something, man, and then just leave it in a heartbeat due to, you know, just one spur of the moment decision. Adam's reasoning for responding back and keeping this going is all business. For Sharp, is personal. Now, it'll be interesting to see exactly how this relationship mended. Lush came back, and I don't think Sharp has done, you know, what Lush was accused of doing in the past. So I still feel like the window is somewhat open, man. Hopefully these two amend, bruh. But yeah, I don't feel like Sharp is done with No Jumper. Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys feel like, man? And if you're still watching, click on this video somewhere on my screen to find out how this dumb streamer is facing life in prison for doing this on live stream. Click on this video here to find out what I'm talking about. Out of here, folks. Peace.